Maryland today in Columbia. We just got finished walking in the community. My hat says out of the office, but really, I feel like I am always in the office. But I want to come on today just to check in with the community to see if you've been getting your movement in and not making any excuses. But most importantly, are you taking care of yourself? Are you taking care of yourself? Because I had to make sure I check in with myself when I was caring for my grandmother, who passed away in October of 25. I'm like, where does time go? It feels like it was just yesterday. So now I'm reaching out to the community to make sure that I'm holding you accountable for self care. I also wanted to give you one tip on, from my experience, what some families aren't really sure of when they're looking for home care for the loved one, right? And how do I know? Because I was my grandma's caregiver for over 3+ years. Long before I even knew I was her caregiver, I was already caring for her, helping her to her appointments, um, taking her to the store, running errands, like ordering her medical equipment, like all of the things. So, one tip I want to offer today is for families to really understand what type of care that you need for your loved one, right? Do you need home health care, right? If you need home health care, put a one in the comment down below. Home health care is care that needs to be approved by your attending physician. Whether you're in the hospital or your primary care physician, it must be ordered. You must have a medical reason for this. My grandmother, she had disabilities. She was on dialysis. She had like heart failure. She had all of the things. So she had a doctor's order for the home health, right? And that allowed her to get support at home. It allows her to have occupational therapists, physical therapists to learn how to, so she can regain strength. But she needed more care than that because honestly, they did not support many hours with the non-medical piece, and that's where we come in play. So if you're looking for non-medical, give me a 2 in the chat below, right? I'll tell you, non-medical means non-medical home care, meaning that your loved one needs support in the house with it could be light housekeeping in those areas, not the entire house, right? Only in the areas in which your loved one is staying, whether it's in the bathroom, whether it's in their bedroom, the living area. We're just not cleaning the entire house, but we will make sure the areas in which your loved one is taken care of is clean to the best of our ability. That means like meal prep, transport to appointments, medication reminders, like all of those things. Help getting dressed. Does your loved one need that? Because honestly, from my experience, the insurance company usually doesn't cover that. Now, if you have other insurance like long-term care, if you have living, what is it, life insurance, living benefits, that's different. Then I would recommend that you call and verify your benefits. But from my experience, my grandma didn't qualify for any, like she lived in PG County, so she didn't qualify for any of those programs. Why? Because she was over the income. It's the way it was. So she had to invest and spend her own funds in home care. Was it worth it? Absolutely. We saw my grandmother recover to her baseline home care. So it's a decision that you have to make. Does your loved one need home care, home health care, or non-medical home care? My grandma, she needed both. But what do you need? Comment down below and let me know. And then also share with me what are some of your biggest challenges? Like, do you even know the difference? Does your doctor understand the difference? Does the discharge planner understand the difference? Does the social worker understand the difference? From my experience, it was a challenge in the beginning. I had to have multiple meetings with the hospital, and still they needed support. So we are in the thank you for checking in from India. We are in the business of educating the community, educating discharge planners, social workers, families to understand what type of care do you really need, or do you need both? Right? And there are resources in the community. My grandmother, I was able to get her a free, like a portable commode, a free shower chair. There are resources available, but we have to be in the right place to understand where to find them because it didn't just fall in my lap. I had to go find it. And so I want to share with you all. I'll put the link down below when I get a chance today how you can take action only in Maryland. I put the link, but you have to do your own research, right? If you're looking for home care for your loved one, comment down the word below home care in Maryland, and I will touch base with you. But we do have openings right here in Maryland. We are ready to serve the community in honor of my grandmother, Miss Nana, who we get to honor every single day. And we're always looking for staff that has high energy, like who is really ready to serve. Why? Because I know what it takes to take care, like we were taking care of my grandmother, like it was only a few in the family, right? And we always couldn't be at the hospital. We always couldn't be at her rehab to make sure that the staff was doing what they were supposed to do. So that's where our agency comes in place. We can go be a companion caregiver to go check on your loved one, making sure they're eating. My grandma wasn't eating properly, right? And we were getting ready to hire an agency right before it all just happened so quickly, right? She was in the hospital. She first was in rehab. Then she went to the hospital for surgery. Her procedure was supposed to be in and out. It did not work out. So if we know better, we have to do better, right? It is an investment. So I'll keep it like that. So know what you're looking for and then go get it. Have an amazing day, guys. And don't forget to get your movement in.